Coach Marcus Hodges here with ILB Elite Training, and today I'm going to give you guys the top 7 unstoppable one-on-one moves you don't want to miss, man. Let's get it. Do this till I die now, that's a great fit. Move number 1 is literally pound for pound the best player ever. Pound for pound, Allen Iverson. 6 feet, if that, 165. That's why he's pound for pound the best basketball player ever, in my opinion. No debate. But it's his crossover. His killer crossover was unstoppable to guard. You guys saw it on Michael Jordan, who's probably one of the best players ever as well. He crossed that man out of his shoes. And how he did it was, 1, he understood how Jordan was guarding him by giving him a little setup crossover first. So if you can go look at the clip, you'll notice as he's going from left to right, he kind of sets him up and he understands that Michael Jordan bit. Or not just Michael Jordan, but everybody will start to bite in their own way. That's a perfect time to set up that ultimate left to right cross, really getting your base wide, using that length if you have it. If not, making sure that ball is by your pocket and really shifting my weight to one direction and pulling the ball and crossing the ball over. So number 1 is the Allen Iverson crossover. With Allen Iverson's crossover, it's going to be about his inside foot, which is going to be his right leg because he loves to go left to right. So as he takes this dribble, he'll dribble and step on his right foot and then add a little hop to push. That push is giving the illusion that he's going to blow right by you. So here I'll have my dribble, I'll tap and push. This is my setup and I'm crossing left to right. So I'll go here, tap, boom, that's my crossover. Another key point when I'm crossing the ball over, let's make sure this left foot is almost going to follow the basketball. So as I cross the ball over, that left foot is following the ball. I'll see a lot of players as they cross, they'll cross and pretty much hop or skip. They'll go like this. So they're adding an extra step or an extra layer, and that's going to take away on their speed. Set him up. When he crosses too, he has the setup, but as soon as he crosses, he'll cross and get right into his shot. Number 2 unstoppable move is going to be my toe tap crossover. Steph Curry is famous for doing this, has really, really disciplined feet. And as I turn the ball to the left, right now, I want to add little small toe taps right here. So my feet are extremely busy, but the ball is going to be relaxed in my hands. But once that defender starts to see those feet move, they tend to panic, especially if you're guarding Steph Curry. And then right there is pretty much a guessing game. You know, if you back off, you're able to have the proper footwork to get into it for your shot. But right now, I want the proper footwork for our crossover. So as I turn out, we'll tap, and then we'll get in this drop stance. Same as the Allen Iverson crossover. It's looking like I'm going one direction. My feet are in a wide stance, and I'm crossing the ball over. Biggest difference is going to be this setup right here. Toe tap. I can set them up as I'm going here, and then I'll tap, boom, and then I'm crossing the ball over. Third most unstoppable move is going to be a turnout crossover. So we're not adding an in to out. I just want to go straight to this stance. I want to go turn just like that. I want to turn and step. Once again, I'm in that wide stance. Ball's in my left hand. I'm just literally here, turn. As I turn, the ball hits the floor first, and then I step. Notice also I change levels. I really want to be in this relaxed stance here, getting a feel of the defense. And then out of nowhere, I'm going to simply turn. And as I turn out, boom, I'm snapping that crossover from right to left or left to right. So 3, turn out, crossover. Move number 4 is gonna be a front drag. So any setup move that I can get my defender's hips to start turning, but really it's gonna be that stop separation. So imagine if I'm driving left and as I'm moving, I wanna overstep to where my left foot is here. Once I see my defender's hips starting to move, this is when I have this front drag very tight to my body. I'm pulling the ball back and either I can replace, but if you wanna add that extra separation, it's gonna be that front drag, tap, step back right into it. So that's gonna be our front drag, toe tap, step back. It's move number 4. Fifth move is gonna be the Dirk fadeaway. So it's either Dirk dribbles to the paint or to the mid post. It's gonna be all about a sense of feel, but right now he's gonna step and lean his weight into his defender here. Once again, it seems like he's here, but in reality, he's gonna shoot off that outside foot. So as he gets inside, he'll go right up and back out of this stance. Really important to get that knee up, where if a defender hits that knee, it's gonna knock you off balance. It can be a foul. And then also to get separation. And then as soon as this foot kicks out, it's gonna be the same time as your wrist flicks. Right here, let's work on our Dirk fade. Move number 6 is gonna be our between the legs stunt. It's really important to focus on going slow and having a wide base as I go between the legs. But as I go between, my first movement is here. I'm just literally putting the ball down, sliding the ball down through my legs just like this. Now my weight's on this front foot, but now I want to stunt or jab or shift. Boom, my weight's going in this direction. But as I pull to the right, the ball's gonna go to my pocket. So it's gonna be this movement here. I'll go through and shift and pull the ball to your pocket. You guys know if the wrist goes under the ball, it's gonna be a carry, so make sure the wrist stays behind the ball. That's gonna give you that motion so you can push it out forward to attack. Let's look at a couple reps here. Pay attention to the footwork and how I shift my body. It's simple, through and shift, through and shift, through and shift. Break them down, shift them, or you can cause them to freeze or stun for a quick second. Move number 7 is gonna be our inverted drag. Notice I started off with Allen Iverson, now we're gonna end with Allen Iverson. Really famous for doing this move by selling his drive, so I'll get in my drop stance. As soon as this dribble step, as it goes forward, I'm going here, down, and pulling the ball back. A lot of quicker players use this move because once they get in this stance and they start to move, they'll already see that defender trying to beat them to a spot, about 3 to 4 feet in front. So once I see that, boom, I'm pulling the ball back, and I can have my options. Allen Iverson will go crazy sometimes, but at times he will keep it simple, drag it back, replace his feet under his hips, and get right into it for a shot. So I'll break it down for you guys a couple reps so you can see it. You wanna drop first, pull the ball back, drop, pulling the ball back. Notice I have my anchor foot in the back. That's gonna allow me to pull myself backwards. That right there is the 7 most unstoppable moves in the one-on-one situation. Work on those moves, perfect them, see what move works for you, see what moves you need to work on a little bit more. It's Coach Marcus Hodges with ILB Training. You already know, man, let's get it. If you enjoyed today's video, let me know in the comments below. Give this video a like so YouTube knows you're getting after it. And if you haven't yet, click the subscribe button and the bell notification so you can check out our next videos. See you guys on the next one.